Hey, I have a question. How many Christians have read Deuteronomy 25, specifically verses 11 through 12? That law states, if two Hebrew men get into a fight and one of their wives tries to rescue her man by grabbing the other guy in the private parts, she is to have her hand cut off. Her hand cut off. Now, before anyone starts harping about context, let me be clear. That was the context. Two guys fight, wife grabs groin, hand comes off. There is no other context that puts this in a better light. The passage doesn't say the woman stabbed the guy in the beanbags, or that she sliced his tenders off with a knife, or anything that would remotely result in permanent injury. No, the law condemned a wife simply for squeezing a man's Cracker Jacks attempting to save her husband's ass. Now, I have to ask, was this really that much of an issue after wandering the desert for 40 years? I mean, I can't imagine there was a rash of whiskey-induced bar fights involving tag-team, groin-grabbing Hebrew housewives to such a degree that God finally had to put his foot down. Sorry, but I don't have a wild enough imagination to dream up that kind of crazy. Of course, there are Christians who still defend the law, saying,
well, in that culture, it was important to protect the man's baby batter.
what she did was immodest.
Those passages were mistranslated. The law was really about having her pubic hair shaved. Blah, 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 blah.
Christians, let's be honest. Do you really believe your God commanded the Jews?
But God's holy and we don't understand his justice.
Shh. Let me finish. Do you really believe God commanded the Jews to chop off a woman's hand? If you answer no, you might just restore my faith in humanity. If the answer is yes, well, quite frankly, that response will feel like a swift kick to the baby bags.
Mommy, daddy button.